Hey, everybody, what's up, Anthony Morrison here, and welcome to tonight's Success Connection. Let me see if I can't get the webcam on. How is everybody doing tonight? I see lots of people saying good. Well, that is really good to hear, and always excited to hear you guys are having a good week. If you're having a great week, right? If you've had a friggin' awesome week, just give me a big 10 in the chat box. Just type the number 10 in if you've had an awesome week, right? Okay. Good. I see lots and lots of 10s. Here's what I'd love for you guys to do. While we're starting up, if you could go to our Facebook group. If you're already a member of the Facebook group, hit the Facebook group right now and tell everybody you are live on the Success Connection. Just say, I am live on the Success Connection. Get your butt on here, whatever you want to say. I'm going to task Nick. Nick, when you see this, can you please go in and select one person that posts in the Facebook group that they are live on the Success Connection right now, and let's give away $50. And so if you could do that for me, that would be awesome. So Nick is going to select one of you to win $50. If you are telling people you are live in the Facebook group, I apologize for my clearing in my throat. I do not have the coronavirus that I'm aware of anyway. But the good news is that I do finally have a plan to hopefully fix my tooth. So that's a good thing, right? So I'm going to be able to get my tooth fixed. I'm actually going to be getting a root canal next Thursday. So what that means is, unfortunately, next Thursday when we're live, I'm going to be talking probably like that, unfortunately. So I know all of you are laughing, probably laughing. I know. Okay, all right, enough of all of that. I probably will be unable to speak well next Thursday, but it's I'm lucky. I'd rather have a root canal than the other thing that was going to happen to me. So I'll take it any day of the week, no lie. Super excited though, super excited to be here. I got some awesome stuff for you guys tonight. I may still cringe every once in a while with my tooth. It does hurt. It's been hurting for a long time. I know you guys know that. You're tired of hearing me talk about it, but it has been a thing, right? And so anyway, I'll pre-apologize like I've been doing for the last, seems like, month, right? So let's talk about what we're going to talk about tonight, right? So what we're going to talk about tonight is the hot niches, right? What makes money and what doesn't, and how you can take advantage of it, how you can figure it out, and how you can know it, okay? Those are the things that I truly believe are going to help you move the needle in your business anyway, no matter what type of situation or what type of funnel or what type of business you're running. Now, if you're a new student here, if you're a new student here and this is maybe your first night on the Success Connection, I want to welcome you, say congratulations, thank you for being here, and also let you know that the Success Connection is all about training you and teaching you what's working now and what continues to work in our business. The Success Connection is not an extension of any of our programs. So if you're in the Partner with Anthony program, Ambassador program, or any of the other programs that we have, this is not an extended training, if that makes sense, from those. This is a standalone training that I do every single Thursday night in order to help you, right? And my goal is to help you be successful. My goal is to help you build your business. My goal is to ultimately help you have an edge, right? Because we need that. Like in our business and in business in general, you need to gain the edge. You need to have something in your toolbox that other people don't have. You need to have somebody on your team that's the difference maker, right? And that's what I really want to be. I want to be that difference maker for all of you. And that's why I do this. That's why I do the Success Connection. So I can be that person on your team, or I can provide you with that tool for your toolbox, right? So that you have that edge, because that edge is truly, truly, remarkable, right? I mean, it really is. And so I want to help you. I want to help you have that tool, that edge, and really be able to have success. And that's the reason why I put this together. There's also, for those of you that are not new, you've been here forever, I want to thank you. I always want to make sure I address you and acknowledge you for being here, because showing up is part of the deal, and it's a part that not everybody really participates in. So the fact that you're here, you've been here before, and you continue to be here, it means you're light years ahead of other people. Trust me on that. So with that said, we're going to get into the topics and the training and all of the really cool stuff that we're going to go through tonight on what I think, okay, will be a business that all of you can make money from. Now, I want to always preface this with, I'm doing this for you for free. This training is free. The material I'm going to give you is free. There's no purchase at the end of the rainbow for this. Like, the business I'm building with you and for you right now is 100% free. There is zero gain for me in this, zero motivation for me outside of wanting to help you. There's no monetary happiness for me at the end of this. I'm trying to say it as many ways as I can, but I also can't promise you you're going to be rich from it. Every once in a while we experiment with something outside of the norm, right? I can't say that we've done it in the last couple of years. Usually we're building funnels. So usually you get on the Success Connection, we're building funnels and we're creating, right? That's what we're doing. Right now, we've taken a step out and we're doing something on Udemy. And the reason we're doing that is because I'm always testing. I believe the minute you stop learning, you start dying. I truly believe that. You got to always be learning new things, right? How many of you are with me on that? Yes? All right, very cool. I see some yeses. Well, my theory is that I need to be learning so that I can always know the best things possible to share with you. And so I'm constantly testing new things. And I came across this thing on Udemy and it just works, right? Like, I don't know how else to say it. Like, I can show you right now. If you guys look back at last week, when we were live, I can't remember how much money we made, but I'm up to $187.65. Like, maybe it tells you, like today I've made $11. Yesterday I didn't make anything, but the day before I made 18, then nothing, but then $7, $9, $5. And if you go back, 7 days, I've probably made, $50, $60 in the last week, give or take. Which isn't a bad number, right? It isn't a bad thing. $187.65, completely free, just free. I'm doing nothing. And so that is why I'm so excited about it, is I feel like in most cases, we are building the offer, okay, and then chasing the traffic. But in this case, we're building the offer in the middle of the mall, right? Where there's a lot of other things for sale, okay? But we're in the middle of the mall. So just a sheer numbers game. There's so many people that are in that mall that likely somebody's gonna buy what we got. And I feel like that's what's happening with Udemy, okay? I really do. I feel like that's what I see taking place over here. And so I'm really excited about it, and I'm excited to teach you guys how to do it, but then not just teach you, right? I don't want to just teach you. What I want to do is really do it for you in the process. Does that make sense to everybody? Okay. All right, cool. Very good. I see lots of people saying yes, yes, yes. By the way, I have a little bitty, like little screen this big right there. That I can see the chat window on now. So I'm working on different setups here in my office. So If you see me look down, it's because I'm trying to look at the chat, and I look back up and the camera's right in front of me. So forgive me for my discombobulation as I try to figure out the process, right? But anyway, point being, I'm pretty excited about this. Now, before we get into choosing the niche tonight, okay, and locating what's hot, what's going to work, and then letting you vote on what I'm going to make these courses on, which basically next week I'll start filming courses for you, okay? Before we do that, I want to address something, okay? And I know that some of you will say, oh my gosh, Anthony, why are you addressing this? You're wasting our time. But I think this is very important, okay? I think it is very, very, very important. Over this week, there were some negative posts in our Facebook group, okay? Posts that really irritated me. Someone said we needed to update our refund policies, and we needed to adjust them to match what he thought they should be. And I just want to take a second to first of all tell all of you that I love you all. I respect you all. Man, I'm pulling for all of you. Like, I want you all to have more out of life than you even know exists. I'll sit up here on my Thursday nights, on Thanksgiving, on my birthday, on Christmas, when I'm sick, when I'm not, when I feel good, when I feel great, you know, the day after, you know, the day my cousin dies in a motorcycle accident, 2 days, 3 days after my dad dies, 24 hours before I bury him, I'll sit here with you and I'll give you all I got, right? Might not be an A+ performance every night, but it's all I got, okay? And I'll give you all that. And I'll help you as much as I can, right? But what I won't do is tolerate just complete ignorance and stupidity and negativity and just absolute disrespect from anybody ever again, right? This bothered me over the weekend. My wife saw me responding to this stupid comment on this Facebook group repetitively, right? Having to argue my point. And it's because, and it goes back to something I told you guys a few weeks ago, and that is perception becomes freaking reality, right? If you perceive it, it is your reality. And so when someone gets on the internet and says, for instance, some lady said that that I sold coaching and my personal coaching with me and access to my cell phone number to her many years ago, and never fulfilled on it, never gave her my number. And she was angry in the same thread, right? Because negativity begets negativity, right? So one negative that people, oh, well, he must have done that to me too. And so I went back to this lady, I'm like, listen, it just didn't happen, right? Like I didn't sell you my cell phone number. Yes, you did. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. No, I didn't. Well, how many times can you argue with stupid, right? Like, I didn't sell my cell phone number. And I think every one of you on here knows that I would never sell my cell phone number, right? And personal coaching with me on my cell phone. But if I don't respond to that when it's posted in our Facebook group, then the perception of the people that stumble upon it, not just today, but next week and next year, will change, not only of my program, but of me personally. And there's one thing that my father left me with, and he told me this when I was a little kid, and I think it's important for all of you to realize too. And he said, son, you can make a lot of money and you can lose a lot of money. And once you lose it, you can make it all back again. He said, and you can have good times and you can have bad times, and you can get married and you can get divorced and you can get remarried. He said, many things in life can come and they can go. And he said, but your character, who you are as a person and who you let people perceive you to be, your character, what you do when no one else is looking, your true core, once you let it go, you'll never get it back. You'll never be back. And I thought about that, and I remember that all the time. And I try to live my life with good character. I don't really care what you personally think about me or any of the other thousands of people that have opinions or perceptions of me. But at the end of the day, what I do want is that the people that want to be successful and they want my help, I want them to have the opportunity to know me and not have my character destroyed through the perception from someone else's eyes. And so if I could implore you to please think before you speak, use your brain before you type, right? And understand that a lot of times your perception is not reality. It's not facts, right? And in some cases, I understand it. It's a new thing. You're on the internet, you're bouncing around, you're buying 52 things from 75 different places, and you get confused. How many times do we get here on the Success Connection and I tell you, stop buying stuff? When do you ever see me tell you to go buy anything anywhere else? In fact, I don't even promote my own products on here. The only place I ever tell you to buy anything is ClickFunnels, and that's just because you need the software to do what I'm teaching you to do, and that's it, right? Stop buying all the stuff, and if you stop buying all the stuff, maybe you'll quit being confused, and if you quit being confused, maybe you'll stop letting that aggression out, you know, on me, because I am only human, and I can take an awful lot. But sometimes I gotta push back, right? And I think that's a good lesson for all of us, right? It's not just for me, it's for everybody. It's that you've got to think deep into the things that you do and the actions that you take, whether it's talking about somebody on the internet or running your business. You have to truly base your decisions on facts, not on what you perceive to be facts. And so how do we know the difference in factual stuff and what we perceive to be factual? It's real simple. We know that through education, right? We know that through time, education, and relationships. That's how you realize what's really fact and what might just be a perception, right? So give yourself time to learn, build relationships in the group, right? Educate yourself before you go popping off talking about how things don't work, right? Stop asking successful people to post their successful screenshots in the group, right? They don't do it. Why? Because they don't want you to bother them. They don't want to be bombarded by text messages and or Facebook messages or whatever it is. Like, they want to run their business. They're not in the business of teaching. They're in the business of implementing what I've taught. You know what I mean? So just because Abby isn't in there posting her 10,000, 20,000, whatever dollar profit months every single month doesn't mean that Abby's not right over here on this webinar right now. And it doesn't mean that she's not learning and that she's not making money. You got to quit looking to other people to validate your path. And you've got to validate your own path. Either you believe in what I teach or you don't. If you don't, you should leave right now and you should never come back ever again, because it's not doing you any good. And quite honestly, you're taking somebody else's spot. We max out. There's only 1,000 spots, right? It's not fair to other people. Just leave. Nobody makes you be here. You know what I mean? But if you believe in what I teach and you believe in me and you believe that I'm sitting here telling you all of this for the right reasons, and that I'm going to teach you how to find things on Udemy tonight that are truly just going to help you in the long run, that I have nothing to even sell you, that there's no ulterior motive, right, other than to help you. If you believe that, okay, then buy into it, commit to it, stay here, and don't engage in the trolls. But I will tell you this, if you are one of the trolls that continue to do this stupid posting in my Facebook group, you will be banned now. One strike and you're out. The rules have changed. I'm not leaving the post up anymore because it gets to me and it causes me to do exactly what I'm doing right now. 10 minutes of ranting, right? At a select couple of people out of 22,000. So understand that our company policies are our company policies. You don't get to choose what they are, nor will you ever. And you know what? You should respect that. And you should also respect the fact that you get to choose what your company policies are, right? And people that buy from you should respect that as well. And as long as we do that, we live in a world of respect. And if you respect each other, then you can make a lot of things happen. It's when we lose touch with reality and we quit respecting each other, right, with any level of decency, that things go haywire, right? So please, please respect me enough, okay, to do your due diligence. You know what I mean? So like I said, I started off by saying I love you all. I want to help you all. I don't pick on anybody, and I don't pick fights. But if you pick a fight with me, right, it can't just be a punching bag forever. Hopefully we all understand that. Now that we've discussed that, and I'm perfectly fine if you see anybody making these kind of stupid posts in our Facebook group, hit the report button. Abby is a moderator in our Facebook group, myself, Matt, Britton, Josh, whatever. We're just gonna ban people, just banned instantly, right? That's how it works. And we're gonna clean it up, right? It's only a couple of people, 2-3 people, but it wastes a lot of time, and it certainly bothers me. And I just don't feel like giving people access to a free community that just bothers me, right? That's crazy talk. All right, so here's what what's on our agenda for tonight. It is researching topics. Okay, so researching topics that will do well on Udemy. Then what we're going to do is choose 3 topics, okay, for me to create courses on. So I'm going to basically create 3 full courses. You're going to get to vote. I'll tell you how you vote in just a minute. So let's talk about your course, okay? Udemy courses. All right, so I want to talk to you a little bit about course content, okay? My assumption is this. I'm going to create a course for you first, okay? I'm going to create you 3, like I said. And then my assumption is that if you all are able to throw your course onto Udemy, okay, and make money like this, just for free, I guess. I just really can't even with this. I don't even know. Still learning it myself. But, if in fact that is the case, my guess is, okay, that all of you are going to want to create your own course, okay? And that makes sense. So let's talk a little bit about the course content, okay? Content has really two purposes, okay? So content should have two purposes. Now, when I say content, what I'm actually talking about is what you're saying in your course, in the modules. Purpose number 1, okay, is to fulfill your promise and solve the customer's problem, right? So most courses are designed to solve a problem, right? I mean, that's the reality, is that most courses, when we get into them, they're designed to solve problems, okay? So they're designed to solve problems. Now, what I mean by this is you want to go into detail. So let's just kind of like this. We're going to have details matter, okay? Be as detailed as you can possibly be. I almost say pretend you're teaching your dad, okay? Now, this is for those of you that have parents that are a little bit older, like I do, or I did. I used to always sit my dad down and try to teach him things, and I think it taught me how to teach, right? I would be so detailed like just so beyond detailed. Because if I skipped over anything, man, he would just be like, what in the world? You know, he wouldn't even really know what was going on. And so pretend you're teaching your dad, right? Pretend you're teaching somebody who's older, right? And if you do that, then you're in good shape, okay? You don't skip over anything. All right, so that's the first thing. Now, the second thing is, and this is the important thing, this should be pre-selling other courses, okay? Now, what do I mean by that? And a lot of you might say to me, Anthony, if somebody bought something from you, okay, why do you want to pre-sell them something else? Here's the thing that you should always remember when you're in this particular industry, like the education industry, right? And that is, look, buyers buy more. This isn't a bad thing. It's just a reality. If somebody's really dedicated to learning internet marketing and they want to be successful at a high level, okay, and they buy, I don't know, just pick one of my courses, email domination, and they say, I'm going to learn email marketing. Well, they can learn the email marketing, but on the other hand, how do you build your list? Well, you're going to need some traffic, right? Well, you might want my YouTube masterclass because that's going to help you learn how to get organic free traffic to build your list, okay? Makes total and complete sense. Why would you not do it, all right? And then if I've got organic free traffic and I know how to send an email and I'm building my list, I need some way to make money with my list, right? Well, the ambassador program and partner with Anthony might make sense because these are opportunities to make money. And then from there, and you can see like how it compounds. So it is not that whatever we are trying to teach here, okay, that we only teach a fraction of it and then try to sell them the other fraction down here. That's not what we're doing. What we're doing is we're fulfilling our promise, okay? We're solving the problem with our content, all right? So we are teaching in full, okay? Everything. Then we're pre-selling people on an additional step or another opportunity or another thing that they may need that we can provide them with. Does that make sense to everybody? Just give me a big yes if that makes sense to you, okay? Okay, all right. Very good. Very good. I see lots of people. Does anybody have any specific questions? All right. Very good. All right. No specific questions. Okay. Perfect. No specific questions. All right. Cool. Very good. All right. Let's keep rolling. And maybe I saw somebody say that I had a little camera issue or a little issue with my camera. So Brett, I don't know if you can check that for me and just make sure. Okay. So in fact, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut my camera off just for a second here. We're going to cycle the webcam just to make sure that it's good. So give me just a second here. Let's see. Let me cycle it off and then we'll turn it back on. So hold on one second. All right, let's just see. Is that better for everybody? Okay, very good. All right, so we're back. Okay, cool. I just cycled this webcam off and on, and it looks a little clear. I can see it right over here on my screen, so it looks a little clearer to me now. So we should be good. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Buyers buy more, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. You see kind of the logic in how I would go about, like, you know, all of my different courses, all of the different things that we sell, right? Like at the end of the day, basically the premise is that people will buy more, but you need to pre-sell what it is they're going to buy. And on Udemy, especially, right? So how do we accomplish that? What's the framework for that? What's that look like? Well, you always want to mention other things or problems you have courses on, right? So in other words, let's say that we assume our first course will be about affiliate marketing, okay? So we make the assumption that that's what it's going to be, affiliate marketing, all right? So we make this course on affiliate marketing, we put it out there. Inside of that, we might say, now listen, as an affiliate, I understand there's going to be a lot of times where you are in the middle of trying to scale your business, make more money, and you need to learn email marketing, or you need to know how to do email marketing. Well, understand that we have a course on that. If you go to my Udemy profile, you'll be able to see that I have a course on email marketing, and we can teach you that too, right? Because it's something you're going to need to know, right? In the context that you are teaching, people are less likely to feel like you are selling them. And if that's the case, they're less likely to have this antagonistic view of what you're saying, okay? You'll notice this when I teach these courses for you, that if I build you 3 courses, all 3 of those courses intersect like this, and I will eventually be selling the other 2 courses in each one of them. Not a hard sell, but just by mentioning and kind of pushing people to check them out based on part of the logic that's being taught in the course. And this is how you create a machine. This is how you create courses that sell other courses for you. This is how you make sure that the same buyer that comes in leaves, okay, not only with the one course, but with all the courses that they need, instead of going somewhere else to buy it. I kind of liken this to like I was giving an example of this to some of my Digital Marketing Academy coaching students the other day. So check this out. Think of this as a food bank. All right. Think of this as a food bank. All right. And think of this right here. This is an open door. Let's just kind of make this this is the door. We're going to say this is open. All right. And let's just say that these are 80-pound, okay, 80-pound bags of flour, okay? And then over here, let's see, maybe we just kind of put like right here. Right here we have like corn, like canned corn, right? Canned corn. Like over here we might have some rice, okay? Like I'm making assumptions here, okay? Over here we might have some bread. Okay, over here we might have some water. These are water bottles, right? Anyway, you get the point. All right. If this is the only door that somebody walks through, okay, to this food bank, so let's say they come in, they get this 80-pound bag of rice, and they leave. And they leave because there's this wall up. There's this wall here, and this person does not know that they can get rice, bread, water, and corn at this food bank. They have no clue. But the minute that you open this up, the minute that you do this, the minute that you do something like this, the minute that you do this, watch. The minute you do this, what happens is somebody comes in and they get this wheat or this flour, and look, they come in, now they can get this canned corn. And if we open this up, they can travel this path before they exit. What happens is you have somebody that can buy all of the items you have available instead of just the one item and then going somewhere else to get the other items, okay? So it's not an upsell. It's giving people the opportunity to buy everything you can offer them if they want it, instead of having to go somewhere else to buy it. And that happens, and that starts happening right here in your course content. So when we lay this out, we have kind of a like a syllabus, okay? So it's called a syllabus. All right, probably heard of this in college. And we essentially line up our modules, okay? So this would be like all of our modules, right? So we have specific number of modules that you will determine when you film your courses, and I'll determine when I film these courses for you, okay? And what I like to do is make them 5 to 10 minutes max, okay? Look, if you make something over 10 minutes, and I'm not saying that I don't occasionally do that, but this is always my goal, right? This is my goal. It's not something that has to be done. But my goal is to make something about 10 minutes long, 10 or less minutes. Usually you can keep somebody's attention for that long. When you get deep into the woods on things, a lot of times people check out because they've tried to cram so much in at one time, they realize they're not really learning, and so they just move, like they just move on, right? And they forget. They basically check out. They let the video play. They don't really listen, all right? So these are just some of the notes that I would tell you on course content, and what you're going to see from me when I film this stuff for you is things are going to look a little different, right? They're going to have this different feel to them, right? So you kind of, and this is just me giving you ideas on how you could then do this course content for yourself. Now, let's examine ideas, okay? So what we're going to do is go to Tools, Marketplace Insights, all right? And we're going to start looking at some tools or some ideas. So we obviously have affiliate marketing, okay? So affiliate marketing would be a very good tool, or a very good opportunity to possibly create a course on, okay? It's got a lot of, it's in the 97th percentile. So lots of people are searching for this course. You can see kind of the keywords they're using to get here. You can see what the conversion rate is. It looks pretty good. And so, yeah, I mean, I think that this is probably a good topic for us to explore. So let's just kind of write topics for courses. Oh, stop that. All right. So topics for courses. So topics. All right. Let's do affiliate marketing. Okay. All right. So we have affiliate marketing. Let's type in email. Wow. This is a really good one too. High number of courses, high demand from students. Median monthly revenue is good. It looks like the keyword is mainly just email marketing. Conversion rate, look at this. Now, I want to explain something to you. Conversion rate, this is basically if you've got a landing page built, which Udemy builds for you, for your course, 9% of the time when somebody lands on one of those pages, they're buying. Whereas with affiliate marketing, it was like 3%. Can anybody tell me why you think there's a difference? Like, why would there be, I don't know, a higher conversion rate on this? So Jan popped off, first one, Jan. She said higher quality student. So I would say to you, you're probably close to right. Basically what happens is people that are searching directly for email marketing, these are people that are searching for a specific skill, right? They're not searching for how do I make money on the internet. They want to know this specific skill. These are usually people that are a little more knowledgeable about what they're doing. And so therefore, they're a little more like bought in, like ready to go, right? Like if they find a course that matches what they're interested in, they're ready to buy it, right? So I think email marketing makes sense as one of our votes. So we'll go with email marketing. All right, so yeah. I wonder if they have any courses on Clubhouse yet. Let's see. Nope, they don't have anything on Clubhouse. This could be a thing. Let's see. Let's see. All right, I would suggest, even though nobody searched for this, sometimes you got to find the trend instead of jumping on it. Possibly making money on Clubhouse. So maybe a video series that's teaching people how to make money on Clubhouse, because there's a skill to it, right? And I'm telling you right now, like, there's a lot of money to be made. And Udemy doesn't have a course on this yet because nobody's thought about it. I think you should consider it anyway. Let's see, what's another one? How to use ClickFunnels. All right, so that's not a course, but I know that ClickFunnels is. So student demand is high, but there's only an average number of courses, meaning in this particular case, there's not as much competition, but the same high amount of demand. So this could be a good one to do something on. It looks like the word ClickFunnels is the #1. Look at this. Again, even higher quality person, right? Really searching for stuff like this. So ClickFunnels, let's see. All right. I think we could try ClickFunnels as being one of our topics to vote on. Okay. Let's do that. ClickFunnels. Oops. So what I'm doing right now is showing you, let's see, ClickFunnels. I'm showing you how to look up what you should possibly create courses on. They tell you the median, and we went over this last week, they kind of tell you like what the average person is making in this niche, what the top person is making in this niche, and then they start showing you some trends. The search volume, for instance, is in the 86th percentile. So there's a lot of people searching for it, right? They start showing you other topics of interest, okay? This is how you can, if you get on here and you're trying to find like, what kind of courses could I create? Do like this, click affiliate marketing, all right? It's gonna show me, this is a big industry, right? But then look, it starts showing me other topics of interest that these people had. Like, what about ClickBank? So I go to ClickBank, okay, and it looks like there's a high demand for this, good monthly revenue, top monthly revenue is good, it's in a really good percentile. And you're like, well, wait a minute, you know, a lot of these people are just looking for affiliate marketing, but look, there's There's a lot that are looking directly for a ClickBank training, right? So if we scroll down and we start looking, we can see that there's people that have courses directly about ClickBank, like ClickBank success without a website. That seems pretty interesting. And you can see that these courses are pretty expensive. Like these are $100 courses, right? So ClickBank could be an option. So we could put that on there. This could be an option that we teach on, like how to use ClickBank and how to, maybe how to promote affiliate offers without any real website, and you can start going down the rabbit hole, right? Like searching for different things based on your other topic. What about like Instagram marketing, right? So look at this, high demand. Look at the average monthly revenue here. Huge, way bigger than anything else. Wow. And everybody's just searching for Instagram. So you start looking at these courses, complete guide to Instagram growth, right? I mean, you guys should look at this. This is 26,000 ratings and it's $159. That's pretty good money there, right? So Instagram could be something like a topic of interest, right? I think this very much could be a topic of interest that could be profitable for us, right? So let's just put Instagram on here. All right, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 so far, okay? 6 topics so far. And of course, look, when you type in Instagram, look at this. It brings up other options. So click digital marketing. It'll bring up digital marketing. There's a high, look at the revenue here. $37,000 in digital marketing. Complete guide to digital marketing, 12 courses in one. Okay, well, we're not going to do 252 lectures. Less is more. These people are crazy. It's too many lectures. See, digital marketing. Wow, they got lots of different things in here. Yeah, so digital marketing, I mean, lots of money being made from this. So a lot of different things. I think digital marketing, I think that's a little too broad. Like I like to be very precise, like very spot on, right? So I say we go with these. I say we pick, is everybody good with this? Just say yes in the chat box if you're good with this. So let me explain what's going to happen. All right, I see lots of yeses. I'm going to tell you how to vote, okay, for your topic of interest, like what you would want me to create a course on for you to put on Udemy, okay? Once I do that, okay, once I send it, once we vote, I'm going to go in and teach you how to do the syllabus. So basically, basically if you look at like next week, okay, so if we look at next week, all right, number one, we'll reveal the topics for our Udemy courses, okay? But you've got to vote, all right? And here's how you do it, all right? You have to pay close attention, all right? Hashtag, let's see, making sure I could do it. Yep, hashtag AM for affiliate marketing, okay? Hashtag EM for email marketing. Hashtag Clubhouse for a course on Clubhouse. Hashtag CF for ClickFunnels. Hashtag CB for ClickBank. And then hashtag IG for Instagram. All right, you need to select 3 and post in Facebook group. So listen, what you have to do is write hashtag AM, hashtag EM, hashtag Clubhouse. They have to be spelled exactly like this and written exactly like you see here for your vote to count in the way that Facebook will show us the results. Okay, so you vote starting tonight as soon as we wrap this webinar up. Okay, you vote in the group on three topics that you want me to create a course on. All right. Then next week, what we're going to do is we're going to build the syllabus for each course live together. So my goal is to show you how to build your syllabus, right? Like if you're given a topic, this is what you, obviously, this is how you would go and create a course about that topic. This is how you would outline a course about that topic. So that's the whole point of me doing this live. And then the third thing is we'll be giving away, let's give away $100. You must post every day in the Facebook group. Only relevant post count, meaning you can't just get on there and post nonsense. You got to post real business stuff, asking real questions, helping people, and we'll give away $100 cash next week to somebody randomly that does that. Nick actually picks the winner and tags you in the Facebook group. So be looking for that. He does it every week. All right, so we're going to reveal the topics next week. This is how you vote, okay? This is important stuff. I'm going to do like that so that everybody pays attention, okay, to this. This is how you vote on the topics that you want us to build your course on. My assumption is that when we pick these three, I'll be able to break down a syllabus for you all next week, and then immediately following that, I'll start filming these courses for you. And legit, you'll have courses to upload to Udemy, and I'm going to give you the PowerPoints too, okay? So I'm going to build the PowerPoints and such, and then I'm going to give you those PowerPoints so you can film them yourselves too. How many of you like that? Yes? Cool. Now, we'll wrap this exercise up relatively quickly compared to the norm. You know, normally it takes us, 6 to 8 weeks to launch a business. This stuff should be wrapped up in the next couple of weeks and launched and on Udemy, ready to have people come in and buy it from you all day long. And then from there, we'll start into the hidden funnel, which is another completely really awesome, dope funnel that we'll be building. So super important that you keep your, keep your attention here, keep your focus here, because we're going to transition through a couple of different things on the Success Connection. And the reason is I want to give you all the opportunities to win, right? Like you are here to win. And I want you to be able to win. So I'm going to give you every single thing that I can to help you win. Does that make sense to everybody? Yes? All right, cool. Now, for those of you that are new, and I know there are some of you, we do have a student resource center that I'm going to give you access to in just a second. This has some really cool stuff in it. And if you're new, you want to pay attention. First of all, you can join our Facebook group here. So if you're not a member of our Facebook group, you should join our Facebook group, okay? Makes total sense. This is where you would vote tonight. You got to go to our Facebook group. And in fact, let me just articulate that on this, okay? Oh, I did. I said post in Facebook group. Okay, so I did articulate it there. Post in the Facebook group. Okay, so you got to post the Facebook group for your topic to be in the vote, right? If you don't follow me on YouTube, click here and follow me. It takes 2 seconds. It's worth your time. Number 3 is if you don't have ClickFunnels, you need to get ClickFunnels. Not for any reason other than it just makes sense to have ClickFunnels. All of the funnels that we build are on ClickFunnels. I'm probably going to end up, I would imagine one of you are going to choose ClickFunnels for a course, which is great because we can say, hey, we're going to give away a free funnel, which would then lead hopefully to your affiliate link, which would get you sales of ClickFunnels through your Udemy course. So it makes sense. But anyway, you need to have ClickFunnels in order for all that to happen. So click here, you can get a free trial to ClickFunnels, takes 2 seconds. First couple of weeks are free. And then you can download any of these businesses. All these kind of yellow, orange, whatever sections represent businesses that we've built together on the Success Connection. All these download buttons represent, look, whether it's email files, like of done for you emails, you know, done for you pages, done for you members areas, all of them are done. You click a button and boom, it's just in your account. They're all available until tonight at midnight. Tonight at midnight, all of these download buttons quit working. And they quit working because people will take this page, share it with other people on the internet. Then there's a bunch of people getting free stuff that aren't even my students, and that's not what it's about. So I cut the links off to protect my content. So tonight at midnight, this page will quit working. So it is important that as soon as we wrap things up, you instantly go to this page, download any funnels and any businesses that you want so that you have them for the next week to use. If you don't have ClickFunnels, you have to have ClickFunnels in order for it to work, okay? Is everybody with me on that? Just say yes. All right, see lots of yeses. Very, very good. All right, if we're all good, we're all with me, let me give you the password so that you can get on to this page. So hold on 1 second. Let's move this down here. All right, so the link to get on this page is right here. It's go.thsc.com/funnel. All right, go.thsc.com/funnel. And the password, okay, is, we kept it the same as last week. It's Udemy, U-D-E-M-Y, U-D-E-M-Y. So it's go.thsc.com/funnel. The password is Udemy. And when you get there, you will see this page. And from this page, you'll be able to get ClickFunnels. You'll be able to download all your funnels. And of course, you know, it's super important, of course, that you do your homework. So obviously, please make sure that you're doing your homework, hashtag all of these things, which allows you instant access to make your vote count. And so that is super, super important. So please do that. And then, of course, let's see, make sure that you are posting in the Facebook group every single day for the next week. That should be that. So awesome. All right. Well, listen, I know we've had a long night here, probably a little bit over my time. Sometimes I try to keep it right to an hour, but hopefully you guys have enjoyed tonight. Do me a favor, go to the Facebook group and let me know what you thought about tonight's training. Hopefully you absolutely love it, because obviously we enjoy being here and sharing with you and teaching. So what you should do now is go to the link, go.thsc.com/funnel, type in the password Udemy. That's going to give you instant access to this page where you can get ClickFunnels, download all your funnels, and of course, do your homework, post in the group, and of course, we will be ready to rock and roll next week. Listen, have a great weekend, have a safe weekend. Like I always say, do a little something this weekend that other people are not doing so that you can be ahead of the game. Being ahead of the game is the name of the game. Told you earlier, having the edge is the key to making success happen, right? So gain the edge by putting in some time when other people are not. And I will see you next week right here, same place, same time on the Success Connection. Take care, everybody. Good night.